Good morning, friends. Today I am here to tell you one story on nails on the fence. Once there was one boy. He was very short-tempered. So he became anger for very small things, for silly reasons, and he shout on everybody oftenly. So once his father called him and said, "Take this bag of nails, and for every anger incidents, hammer one nail on this fence and try to do this practice." That boy agreed, and every day started nailing on that fence. Next day only he nailed 37 nails for 37 incidences on that day. So he continued that practice for further days. Now he realized that it's easy to control on anger than the nailing on the fence. So he tried to control on his anger, and day by day the number of nails which were nailed on the fence, that number goes on decreasing. So day by day he was having much more control on his anger. One day he completely controlled his anger, and he met his father and told, "Father, I have control on my anger. Now I don't require to nail on this fence." Then the father smiled and said, "Now what you have to do, you have to remove one nail every day and try to do this up to the last nail." So every day he removed one nail, and one day he completely removed all nails from that fence. On that day he called his father and showed that fence. It was completely free of nails. Father smiled and said, "Look on this fence, there are the holes. Though there are no nails, but there are holes. So observe these holes and see, when you become angry, you shouted, you use bad words. So similar to nails, those people get hurted or hurt. And when you try to control on your anger, that situation like removing the nails. But after hurting those people, though you said sorry, those hurted peoples were having signs of that bad word, that shouting. So those holes are nothing but the signs or the marks of those hurt. So moral of the story is, speak kindly and control your anger. Thank you.